Okay, we're ready to go.
Buenas tardes. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for having me. My name is Miguel, Ángel, Parada. I'm a developer. I have been in the construction business for 20 plus years, real estate as well. But somehow my brain is always working and struggling about how the resources are not getting everywhere. Right now, digital era is developing a lot of resources that can make that happen. Also, money-wise, is everywhere. I mean, there's a huge amount of money and also resources that can be help people all around the world, but nobody is doing anything. So, from that standpoint, for 5 years already, we have been working with this platform that helps get this problem solved in a little piece. And we call it PayMho. PayMho stands for Pay My Honest Opinion, which is something very easy. With a data warehouse where the community can build, own, and protect information, producing a daily and perpetual income. This is very simple because I'm not sure if you can shrink a little bit the image. Around the world, companies spend more than $6 billion with the big dollars in advertising and digital media, trying to get in touch, get in contact with their markets. So if we see that 10 to 20% of the social media platforms that works as marketing, they're giving us just 10 to 20% right at the real market. Rest is just trash. I mean, we're wasting, we're burning a lot of money. Okay, facts from the money perspective. So $6 billion a year that makes spending on nothing on trash over $400 billion a year. That's twice as much as the entire cryptocurrency environment right now. So every year. So it's a lot of money that we wasted, right? So from a business perspective, we also need real customers, people that we know that we could help us develop best or better products and services. So we must get to know our customers directly. We don't want just a portion of them. We don't want just see if they are loyal to our brands. We want to know that we really are making something good with that information, with that data. And from the people's perspective, once again in our human history, there is something valuable around. There's something that really, is making a lot of profits for many companies around the world. Right now, if you look at the charts of the most wealthy companies around the world, they own our data. They have it. Every time you upload any photograph, whatever you say or whatever you do inside of the platforms that is supposed to be for free, they're getting our data and they're making a lot of money with it. So now, again, there's something valuable in our hands, and we're capable of own, and it's ripping off from our hands. Well, this is supposed to be waking us up a little bit with strong music, but it's exactly what I'm telling you that is happening. We're in an everyday basis, 3 hours a day, basically. We're wasting in digital social media platforms, sucking all our information from us. They're making a lot of money. It's not our information anymore. It's theirs. And we just used to think that they're giving us some services free. They're making a lot of profits. And probably part of that money could be in our pockets right now. I'm not telling you to stop. I'm not telling you to quit to erase all your apps in your phone because it's already part of our lives. But what I'm telling you is just to deploy some of that information, that data, producing your own very personal profile in order to make profits out of it. So, well, we have been doing our homework around. So what the users, what do they want? They want to be in control of what is shared about them. I mean, you don't have control of anything. I mean, everything about your profile is here and there, everywhere. And you don't even know what is being your personal data and who's been using it. It is used against you or trying to get their hands in your pockets so they can take your money out of yourself. So we have to be in control of it. Users are not fully aware of the value of the information. So nobody knows what exactly a profile is worth. Users want to be informed, entertained, and create communities with people with similar interests. All right, that's social media. It's valid. Let's do that. We have it. But overall, users want to have fun in the process because we also want to be entertained. So we develop our solution from our standpoint is from each one of us to produce a unique and sole profile that you can make profit every day, on a daily basis, and also have the royalties of having it very well performed and very useful for companies, institutions, governments to have a look at it. Obviously, you want it. I mean, you can. It's all in your hands. You're in control of everything all along. So you're crafting. We call it crafting when you're making your profile by simple questions, simple questionnaires, and you produce a stable coin. We call it talent. So you start collecting talents. Those are in the blockchain as well. So then you can use this stable coin in order to purchase things, or getting discounts, or probably transfer value to someone else. Or even you can, if you are qualified enough, you can turn those stable coins into ideal coin, which is our ERC20 token, cryptocurrency. And that one is the one that's going to get all the information back, so it will get, the price, will increase. It won't depend on Bitcoin price because it will be only pure information built up. So every day, imagine if we have 100 people, making $2 a day worth, that's $200 million a day in a company, the price, the value of the company.
Technology is compelling current generations to enter the digital age. More than 2 million people all over the world are trapped in centralized communities that deprive them of the universal right to privacy and the opportunity to commercialize and benefit from the profiles. PayMho is a social marketing ecosystem that turns users into professional influencers in a fun, sustainable way. Influencers generate information by engaging in enjoyable, spontaneous interaction with a secure, protected platform, producing digital assets they can then sell in highly dynamic markets, making money every day. PayMho paves the way for a quantum leap in linking and encrypting information, and commercializing its value, and earning profit for influencers, while allowing them to retain definitive usage rights of their information. Convert your profile into a commodity and receive royalties forever. Ideal Coin is the token that will make all this a reality.
That's how we create this two-token platform and engaging in a safe platform that encrypts user information in a secure and distributed blockchain. A platform that will use algorithms to create a digital carbon copy of yourself. A profile chain so accurate that it might get to know you better than yourself, and you're getting paid for it. So this means that PayMho is not only working for advertisers or for companies or institutions or governments, it's working for you. It knows you better than yourself. Humans, like average age, like myself, I probably have like 5,000 billion data inside of my brain, but I have no power to process that information. I mean, I still going to the doctor when I feel sick, but probably have information enough to heal myself. But I'm not doing it because I don't have the process system inside of my brain. But what if if I'm making a copy of myself with everything inside of it? Every time I broke a bone, the first car that I bought, which color I like, there are millions of questions that I could answer very easily because I know myself, but I cannot process that information. So, with this information, it's very valuable because why any company in the world, is going to be attracted to use the regular databases that social media has, because they don't have the real information from us. They have what they supposed to be like the copy of somebody. I mean, you don't know the background of the people. If you're searching for somebody that likes your product, all right, probably you just put a like because you're getting paid for it. But you don't know the background of the people. So you cannot make any special strategies, marketing strategy, in order to get, direct contact with your clients. And you cannot be able to develop a better service or a better product upon what clients want from your product or your service. So, volume of information, you will get it from our data workshop. Obviously, this is valuable because we know the people. This is valuable because we can process information as well. Veracity, quality of information. We go through a KYC process. So we know that this guy is the sole and only profile. I mean, he's not working on 3 or 4. This is not like projecting yourself in a different way. This is the only thing is the most valuable thing that you can have besides your body. I mean, is your mind inside of a processor. So veracity is very important for us. That's why we call it PayMho. Pay-minus opinion. We don't need the whole population of the world. We just need 10% of the people that are using already the internet, and 90% of the people that are using social platforms. We just need 10% of them. Obviously, rapid validation. You have to make sure that everything is under control. Priority of information, value of information, viewing of the information in real time. I mean, once you get in touch with PayMho and your unique market, you are able to see how it moves in real time. For instance, imagine that you have a tire company. You want to sell your tires, right? Okay, so first you can start like asking people, hey, do you buy new tires? So you have to go one by one. Obviously, you're not able to ask somebody that is already driving a car. So you have to stop somebody in the street and ask them, well, you have a car? All right, first. And second, do you buy new tires? Not because you have a car, this means that you buy new tires. Because probably you're very wealthy. You never buy a set of tires because you change your car, no? So once you get your market niche, but everything that you ask them, you will be directed to them, to your specific market. And you just don't get only the answers you're asking them, but you're getting all their profile. So you also know that probably 95% of the people that buy tires from you likes coffee. And also they like dogs and pets. So probably if you give them a cup of coffee every time they go to change your tires, and also they have some sort of a dog park or something, they can just put the dog around, play with them. And your market is obviously more willing to buy or to purchase things from you. Well, we have goals. Obviously, we have to set some points, 5 years goals. We are based in Guadalajara, in Mexico. It's a franchise type of business, this model. It will be, hard to reach the 350 million people in any countries within 8 years projection. But we have many ways to do it right now. I mean, the digital era here is helping us in order to achieve these commitments. This is a worldwide platform, startup. So we will start in Mexico and Latin America, and then we will spread it out everywhere in the world, because we want to make people to be in charge and to be in control of their profile, making $1 up to $10 a day. We don't want people working all day, like punching with their telephones. We want people that are committed to perform a real nice profile, and just an hour a day. We just need 1/3 of whatever is the time they're wasting, already in social media platforms. Well, obviously, we will need a lot of work and a lot of help. And we're trying to attract dApps that works the same way. We want people to generate their income out of these social media platforms, or even apps. Everybody's using apps right now, but the second business, or probably their first business model, is to, get rid of our information. They sell it to third parties. They want our information, so they apps very appealing to us, so we use them, and they just take our information and sell it to someplace else. So why don't we create some environment that really protects our profile? So we will be collecting that data for ourselves, and we will make money out of it. We'll pay for the service, and we will get rewarded for our profile as well. Well, obviously we're working hard. Many companies are helping us right now, and this is our team. We're based in Guadalajara. We have people working for this platform in many places in the world. We have the goal to reach as many people as we can, and obviously our main purpose is to give them the power of their profile, $2 to $10 a day, anywhere in the world. That is PayMho. Thank you very much.
Yes. So, I failed to see who, well, I think you said who your paying customers are. So you sell data to advertisers the way Facebook does, but Facebook doesn't pay me for my entire life that I have already uploaded to their. Nobody seems to care about that, because anyone's stealing Facebook. But I failed to see who's your target customer. I think you have a very wide, very ambitious goal of 10% of social media users, or are you targeted at professional influencers in Instagram that already have kind of like curated profiles of themselves and want to make a profit out of it? So it seems kind of fuzzy.
I know it's difficult to understand. Sometimes it gets like 3 days in order to put ideas together. But it's like there's an amusement park that everybody is welcome, but everybody's afraid of getting inside. They don't know about the roller coasters and stuff, so probably we have to take some of those amusement roller coasters outside of the park in order for them to ride on and to start, understanding how this is working. And for instance, for millennials, it's very easy to understand. They already know how to, develop these kind of things. They know about cryptocurrency, they know about points, they know about technology, and they can very easily, start working on it and making money, like every day, because they need money. They need money from their technology and students, people that just went out to the workforce, but there are no jobs for them. So in their spare time, they start doing this profile. So that people, that specific market niche is going to spread it out. When I first used Facebook, nobody told me how to use it. Just like seeing everybody's using it, and somehow, suddenly, I just started using it. And I didn't read any of the instructions or whatever. Just start punching in the keyboards and that's it. But when, in this case, there is a market niche where they're willing to do this and to spread it out. And there's another one that is senior people that they cannot go to work. They already are, in their houses, and they have, much of the time, spare time, so they can start, profiling, crafting in our platform. We're making it very easy, very simple to use, and it's nothing complicated. We don't even mention cryptocurrency. We don't want to get them a little busy about trying to understand how it works. We don't tell. We just put you here and start putting your profile, and you're getting paid. We will use a card, like a debit card. They can use it everywhere. So yes, obviously this is a real task, but we think that we have everything that it takes to do it. Scalability. It could be anyone in the world with a telephone, with a smartphone, and.
Just a second. So for anyone that's running ads on Facebook, for example, so I plan this event. I have a VIVA La CRYPTO, and I want to run ads on Facebook. I want to get people to come to my event. How would you sell this? Those would be kind of like your target customer, right? Because you would say, no, I have better profiles. I have exactly the right people you're looking into. So you can, I have a better value proposition than Facebook does for you, maybe. How would you pitch that to your customer?
Yeah, for instance, once we are creating the profile, right? So we already know which what event you're willing to go. Even there is a concert probably that you would like to assist, and you start deploying information inside of the platform. So once let's say that Ocesa comes here and asks, hey, I want to present, any Shakira in Monterrey. So I want to know how many people like Shakira, or how much money they will be willing to pay for a concert. So you already have everything together. You just ask PayMho, and you do the segmentation, and you know exactly how many people are willing to come. Obviously, we will not have the entire population of any city, but a very large portion of it, it really is measurable as a subject. So if 10% of the people are willing to go to Shakira and pay a certain amount of money to go to a concert, probably you just put that in perspective, and you can make a real projection of the succeed of your any venue that you want to perform, for instance. It is the same thing in your products. It's the same thing in your services. You get in touch directly with the customers, and you ask them exactly what you want to know.
Yes.
I'm here listening to you.
Hello, thank you.
I'm covered. I don't have any questions.
That's nice.
well, my big question is how? Like, how are you gonna get there? I understand the business. Once you have a million or billion users, I understand. But how are you planning to get there? Like, how are you acquiring users? How are you acquiring customers? 'Cause it sounds pretty cool, like getting paid for my data. And but how?
Okay, let me give you just one example. There are plenty of examples, but let's say Farmacias Guadalajara. You know how many Farmacias Guadalajara are there in Mexico? 2,000, I believe. Okay. How many people get inside of Farmacias Guadalajara every day? Let's say 500. No? 500 times 2,000 is what? 5 son 10 or 1 million people? 100,000? How is it? Okay, let's say that just 5% they see an ad, no, it says PayMho, you will get paid, rewarded, whatever. There's a QR code, so you probably for yourself, you say, what is that? But for people that already is in this area, okay, so they punch their telephone into that code, so they're inside of the platform. So the time they are inside of the Farmacia Guadalajara, they will get a survey. Hey, how do you feel the environment of Farmacia Guadalajara? Is it secure outside? Is there a security guard? It's not? How does it smell? You smell good? How do you smell? That's good. It smells like what? Bread. You like it? No. How many cashiers are there? Just one. Is there a long line? Probably, yeah, 2 or 3 people. All right, thanks. You get it paid. And you're inside of the platform already. And every time you come to any place that we set like some survey, you'll be willing to answer it. You will make your money. And we will start delivering to those companies in a weekly basis everything they want to know about the market. I mean, we can call it like how they feel inside of your company. So you can start making decisions, trying to make a better experience inside of your facilities. So that way, we can make tons of people very easily. They're getting paid. People are getting paid. Companies are getting information from their clients, and so they can start making strategies like loyalty programs and stuff like that. Or probably just send an email, for promotions. So once you have a PayMho, you know for sure 2 things when you get an email. One of them is that you're getting paid, and second of all is that there's no spam. Because if you make your homework, if you do your profile the best way there is, you will get no spam at all. Because everything that you get from PayMho is something that you are already interested in.
But isn't that already happening? Like paying users for getting a survey response? Like I see a lot of companies maybe giving Amazon gift cards and stuff like that to people that answer.
Yes, unfortunately, those companies are not willing to pay you. I mean, they said that the business model is supposed to be like that. They tell you that you will be getting paid out of a survey, like answering surveys. But the real thing is that you're not getting paid. Once you are there, like for 5 to 10 minutes, trying to make some money out of those surveys, then they tell you, oh, you know what? You're not the right person to do this, so I'm sorry, so you get nothing. You get something. 10 minutes waste of your time, and you'll be, all the advertisers that pay for that platform in order to get your attention is served. I mean, they're making money out of advertising, not from your questionnaires. I mean, if you punch them, I don't like dogs. The very next time they ask you already in another survey, they ask you again if you like dogs. So they're not making any profile. They don't give a damn about your profile. They just want you in front of the screen, taking down those ads inside of your brain. So yeah, there are a bunch of them, many of them, but they're not working for you.
Thank you, guys. I think we ran out of time. So please give a
Thank you very much.
warm applause.